Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 5 of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. In the last part, we got our ass handed to us quite heavily when we went to talk to an Amawa woman. Nope, it's Jay I wanted, not that. So yeah, burning bridges is something we're going to need to do when we have a few more people on our side. So, let's have a look around here. Ooh, yes, I know these people are very interesting.
Accept the light, and you shall be redeemed.
A woman shouts, arms raised high and wide. In each hand she grips a golden candle. The flames gutter wildly as she gestures to the crowd before her. The missionary holds a candle to drip wax in the shape of 3 stars on the forehead of each kneeling worshipper. One of them stumbles back, swiping the hot wax from his skin.
Se futito, Madicchio, I did not sign up to be burned.
So what does this mean? Fuck this. And then just a curse that isn't translatable. I'm just going to watch from the crowd. The priestess trembles her arms, face pinched with disappointment. In the warm sea breeze from the port, loose strands of her sun-streaked hair whip about her head like a living halo.
This flame is not for purification. It is for illuminating the darkness. Sanctification comes only as a result of your journey. But the light will guide your way.
She tilts her face towards the sky. Eyes shut, she drags a shaky hand to dribble wax across her own brow.
Aethys has returned at last, but it's not too late to redeem ourselves.
As surely as my fingers are webbed, I tell you, gone, never left.
Despite her contrary words, the Hoana woman shrugs, accepting the golden wax.
Sakes alive, Wanglis. Ain't we got more pressing matters to attend to than a baptism?
Arms crossed over her chest, a shorter, duskier woman watches the ritual with an orny sort of expression. Her delicate chin jutted up.
We just missed one of the biggest reapings of all time. What about the souls that need us?
As she steps forward, she reaches for a peculiar-looking lantern strapped to her hip.
Do not push me on this, you wayward child. You'd leave the living forlorn to service the dead?
Rather than discouraging the other Dawnstar, the accusation seems to kindle a stubbornness inside of her. Soldiers set, she grins.
Here, I'll light them all at once.
Metal clanking, she sways an eerily lit lantern in an intricate pattern before her. The priestess bites her lip, swinging harder and faster, lift arms hurtling the weapon with a deceptively hidden strength, until she thrusts it as hard out towards the crowd, splattering everyone with wax. I'm gonna wipe a glob of wax from my shoulder.
Now that we're right with our God, can we please see about helping the people I dreamed died? Those souls ain't gonna reap themselves.
Her words catching her throat as she turns, spotting you for the first time.
I'm guessing you're not here for the baptism.
I'm looking for an Adra statue, Yihai, inhabited by Earthus.
I knew it!
She clenches her grip on the sickle in her right hand. See, this, one thing I will say, ladies and gentlemen, that last statement, like this one here, that really needs like just like a picture to show up, like he's just pointing to the sky, like, yep, Yihai, you know, fucking clouds. Can't really, you know, gesture properly, but he's up there.
Gon's been calling me here. Left the breadcrumbs in my dreams. I need to get inland. If you're going, I could help you. Swear on my soul.
Who are you?
Oh, hell. Now, where are my manners?
So hell is a colloquial term used for beyond the veil in Nadir, Wood, and Ritzera. So hell is just like our hell, essentially.
I'm Shodi, child of the Dawnstars and priestess to Gon, at your service.
She thrusts her hand out for a friendly shake. The faint trace of a smile forms on Nadir's lips. You're a priestess of Gorn, not Aethys. A dark smile curves up her lips, and her eyes glint with fierceness.
Darn right I am. Why? You know an awful lot about Gon?
Gorn's an aspect of Aethys.
I think you mean he's all what's left. You did hear, Aethys died, yeah? When summer and spring have passed us on, well, that just leaves us autumn and winter and Gon.
Catchy.
You think I'm addled? A little touched in the head?
She splits a bemused smile.
Figure I'm a bit unorthodox, but that doesn't mean I'm wrong.
More than unorthodox, it's profane.
So why do you want to go inland?
There are souls needing their last rites. I ought to shine them the light, else they might get lost.
Enough nonsense, Jyoti. No one knows if anyone's even died. You've no business going in there, risking your own safety, risking our mission.
Wingleth, you guide the living and I guide the dead. Gon bids it and I dreamed it. Leave it be. We all serve our purposes. So what's yours?
What do you think? Biting at her bottom lip, she looks you up and down. A pleased sound leaves her throat.
I think I know what you are.
Her brows raise in a sort of challenge.
And here you are, following my god. Watcher, will you take me with you?
Say I let you join me. How would that benefit me and mine?
Reckon I'm good with wounds, both inflicting and healing them up.
She jiggles her lantern, beaming you a dark-edged grin.
Me and my brethren may not see eye to eye, but they'll all admit I'm sturdier than a weed and just as stubborn. I won't die on you before it's my time.
You may not listen to your fellow Dawnstars, but the first time you step out of line with me, you're gone, understand, Jyoti?
Clear as a runnel. I can behave. So long as you don't get between me and my god, we'll be right as rain.
Something tells me we're going to need to take her out of our party if we have to fight him. Just a guess, just a guess.
Guess her skills had something, I suppose.
Adir has bruised himself with scraping something off the side of his weapon when he does not look up.
Sounds like a vote of confidence to me.
Jyoti beams happily.
Well, what's it to be?
You can tag along, so as long as you don't get in my way.
I know an offer rare as hen's teeth when I hear it. Yeah, I'm taking it.
She beams brightly.
You won't regret this.
That's to be seen. She steals a shy glance at Adir.
Hey.
Adir half nods without looking in Jyoti's direction. He seems suddenly focused on something in the distance. A tad too eagerly, she saunters close beside you.
At least take care, child. Come back to us in one piece. If not for my sake, then Samhain's.
The older priestess sighs, shaking her head.
So don't tell her. What the High Priestess doesn't know won't hurt her.
Grinning, Jyoti waves her brethren a curt parting. So, Jyoti is either a priest, monk, or contemplative, which is a priest-monk. And honestly, I'm not going to lie, I think, because I would keep her as like a healing priest, or at least I have done when I've played in my personal games. So I think I'm going to keep her as that. She seems to get like health spells, Symbol of Earthis, and whatever, this is Lashing Vine. I'm not really fussed about that. This one is, again, it's pretty cool, but I mean, I'm okay with her being a monk, so she can deal some extra damage as well as, you know, be a little bit badass. So she will get. Well, I think I'm gonna make her a. This is sometimes I have a problem. I do multi-class a lot of my characters just because I think that's the best way forward. And I don't think I'm wrong still. So there we go. We're gonna make her another one.
I'm on it.
We now have a new friend. Oh yes, she needs to find her place here. She's damaged, so she'd be right up front with us. We'll put her in the middle because we're the tanks. Oh, the Kraken's Eye. That's where we're gonna go next. Last place is we're going to be the... Oh, and Adir wants to speak to us. Let's have a quick word with Adir.
The children of the Dawn Stars. I wondered if we'd run into them down here. There's someone I used to know. Just an old friend. Came out here to settle with them last I heard. Maybe we should ask around. See if she's still out here. Might be she can help us.
Just a friend, huh?
Jyoti rubs the back of her neck, clearly uncomfortable. How did you know her?
Oh, well... Both grew up in Gilded Vale, same temple.
Adir looks at you for assistance. I'm gonna stare at Adir.
All right. We used to, you know. She was real loud, too. Used to have to cover her mouth or she'd get the dog howling in the next room.
Jyoti's face mottles bright red, and she turns away, hands covering her eyes. It's my favorite kind.
I knew you'd understand. You're gonna like her. I got a good feeling.
Right. Oh, sweet, we can take this. Oh, some ale. Nice. So let's go into the Kraken Eye and see what's there.
Vax, go there. Vax, stab that.
See what's, you know, going on in the only tavern in Port Magis. And I'm not going to lie, the only tavern in port that is in this port, but also the best tavern, one of the best names. Yeah, let's get ourselves there. Just stand there.
Sorry, we haven't any rooms for you.
The rather large man behind the counter glances your way, smiling grimly.
Guessing you're the one came in off that shipwreck down south. Not sure if that's good luck or bad, but here, I figure you deserve a drink.
He slides a murky pint of ale across the counter towards you. How can you tell?
No secret to it. We haven't had a new ship in port since the storm rolled through. And yet, here's a stranger in my tavern.
Fair enough. I mean, any chance you saw the fight between Rinko and Mojica?
Moquejo?
Moquejo.
That'll be the Juana the poor fool got into a dust-up with, I expect. Yeah, I saw it. Made a real mess, they did. The two of them were having a game of cards, far as I could see. Guess things between them soured in a hurry. I kicked the Juana out, had a few men carry what was left of Rinko home.
So they're playing against each other?
Well, yeah. Think maybe Rinko wasn't expecting one of the Juana to know the game so well. He looked real nervous by the end.
Do you know who started it?
Ah, could have been anything. Rinko doesn't know when to quit talking, and some of those Juana are real serious types. Far as I'm concerned, we owe the Storm Speaker for keeping the town in one piece. Don't mean I'd invite her people over for tea.
Do you know Rinko?
Well, no more than most. He's a hard man to like, let's say. Came here with the wife, an animancer, one of Odorisi's lot. The governor could tell you more there.
That's the questions I had then.
Sure. Just hope you don't mean to dredge anything up again. Leave the feuding for the Blue Bloods.
So what was this about the room?
Let's full up. You aren't the first outsider to turn up looking for a place to stay after their ride off the island ended up at the bottom of the sea.
He pauses, fixing you with a considering eye.
Well, tell you what. I've got one room ought to have been cleared out by now. Only the occupants decided to outstay his welcome. Real trouble is, he hasn't settled his bill. He's a merchant captain by the name of Galleon. I've given him a fair chance, but he's been a right prick about the whole thing. I've got a spare key here. You chase him and his pals off, and the room's yours. At a discount.
He slides a key across the counter towards you. You want him dead?
What? No! I said chase him off, not kill my patrons. Now I'm not so sure about asking you, honestly.
I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it, truly. I'll have someone tidy the place up for you once you're through. Chances are they've spilled ale just about everywhere. I don't want the man dead, and that's not what I'm paying for. Just see him on his way and we'll call it done.
With a final nod, he turns away. I guess I can go on with that.
There are no more ships.
I mean, he was very clear about not killing him, so I guess we'll have to abstain from bloodshed today.
Easily done.
Don't remember ordering more drinks. Thought I'd locked that thing.
The glassy-eyed gentleman before you bears the miserable expression of the recently sober. He also smells like he's been pickling in a cask for a few days.
Thing is, the way doors work, right? And I realize this is complicated, is that you close them and then uninvited people stay on the other side. Try not to slam the door on your way out, yeah? My head's going to pieces.
You've got until I count to 10 to get your things and get out. Galleon blinks at you and then heads at his companions. He bursts into laughter.
Did Thorol put you up to this? You really want to get your teeth kicked in on his behalf? Get out of here before you regret it.
You can leave on your feet or get dragged out by the ankles. Your choice. Galleon sneers for a moment, but something in your expression squelches his confidence in a hurry. He scratches nervously at his beard.
All right. Just keep your boots on. We're leaving. Thorol wants us out on the streets so bad, so be it.
You serious, Galleon? Where are we supposed to go?
The Amal woman glowers at you before following him out.
I'm here.
There we go. Right, is there anything we can take? Apparently we can just take this stuff, so let's just, give ourselves a... Ooh, a named character. Let's go talk to him.
Back, stab that. Ah, a new face. You've heard, of course, that Norgund remains the most reliable and discreet supplier of mostly legitimate wares. Are you looking for something in particular?
Show me what we have for sale. And this is where we can get some lockpicks, it seems. Not really in need of lockpicks. Don't really have anything to sell either. We've only got really like supplies that we are most certainly going to need to keep. So we could sell this, but it's not really worth selling. All right, back downstairs to go talk to. I can't remember the bartender's name. I didn't look this time. Damn it. Forel. There we go. That's his name.
Still kicking, eh? What'll it be?
I cleared the room out for you.
Hey, good work. Times like these, I can't afford to keep on anyone who can't pay their tab. The second word got around, I'd have every pauper in the city on my doorstep. The room's yours if you want it. And for a job well done, here's your pay.
He sits a damp leather coin pouch on the counter. 1,200 copper. The most copper we've made actually since the beginning of this game, which is... We have some traps to sell, so let's get rid of those.
Eh? What'll it be?
Let me see what you
Didn't
have.
think you had 2 copper pieces to rub together. But no offense.
I mean, you did just give me 1,200, so I mean, we'll leave it at that, mate. We'll leave it at that. So let's get rid of all of these. And all of those. So that's an extra 525 copper. It's a nice amount of copper, that right there. We'll leave it at that. I don't really want to waste any of my money just yet. Doesn't look like there's anything else in the... in here to do. So let's get ourselves to the governor's office and... governor's residence. Got to remember, this is like colonial times. The governors have residences. Let's get ourselves over here then.
It's not right. I came here on the first ship. Why does an islander get paid the same as I?
They're bigger than you, and they haul cargo without whining about it.
It's not right.
Some good old race relations. Never go amiss in a video game.
What marvelous carvings!
Oh yes, this one is many centuries old, blessed by Ngati herself.
Magnificent!
Something tells me that was some bullshit right there. Oh, let me guess. This door.
Ah, yes, there you are. As governor and under the auspices of the Valian Trading Company, please allow me to officially welcome you to Port March.
He spreads his hands in a subdued flourish.
I'd like to say the pleasure's all mine, but I try not to lie. Don't worry, I'm only here on account of him.
She bobs her head in your direction.
Of course. I see you've been as quick to involve yourself as ever.
Galeria's tone is polite, but there is a strained edge to his wide smile as he turns from Jyoti to address you.
Apologies for that little drama outside. These are confusing times, and people often react poorly to uncertainty. Between the storm, the pirates, and the, well, certain strange events, we are all a little on edge.
He spreads his hands in an apologetic gesture. No need to talk my ear off.
No patience for conversation, is it? Or perhaps you are still sore from the loss of your ship.
Clario waves a hand airily.
Unfortunately, our own ships are in no condition to sail. We've had dealings with the pirates ourselves. They've taken their share of supply ships. The storm saw to those berthed in the harbor. All that said, I believe I may have a solution, provided you're willing to help me in turn.
I get it. Things are falling apart and you need me to save you.
I would not put it just so, but let's move on. I have the guards on the lookout for pirate vessels looking to take advantage of whatever damage the storm caused. We've cannons enough to see them off, but I need every man ready to use them. There is a site of some considerable value elsewhere on the island. A value to the trading company, you understand. In point of fact, it's the very reason any of us are here. You're familiar with the luminous Adra trade?
I'm a watcher. I've dealt with Adra before.
Are you indeed? How very interesting.
For a moment, Clario appears entirely distracted from his point, regarding you with an uncomfortably intense degree of interest.
Do you know, they'd have a great deal of interest in speaking with you at headquarters. Something to consider.
He finally breaks from his musings and flaps a hand to dismiss the subject.
Well, luminous Adra is to Adra what a fine wine is to... well, never mind that. The point is that it is a particularly potent material, suffused with essence, and it is only found right here in the Deadfire Archipelago. It's also quite valuable. When refined, it sells for considerable sums. The trading company has invested a lot of time and money into locating sites suitable for mining and processing.
Get to the point, Clario.
We sought to improve the refinement process. To that end, we hired some of the brightest minds in the field of animancy and brought them out here to lend their expertise. And then one evening, a storm rolls in out of nowhere, and my scouts begin to report that a giant has marched its way across the island towards my dig site. What am I to make of that? We haven't heard from Mestre Odorisi since, nor any of his assistants, or the workers. I must know what has happened. If Odorisi, if his work is lost, then everything that we have worked for is at risk. Which is where you come in. You need a ship, I need information. See to this for me, and I'll set half the town to work. We'll patch up your ship, and you'll be free to go on your way.
Yeah, I could do that.
Gilad, then we are agreed. I will assign men to keep watch over your ship. You will find the dig site on the eastern side of the island. I'll mark it on your map, here.
You'll do it for the Watcher, but not for me? I see how it is.
With a discontented sound, she crosses her arms over her chest.
Yes. Why wouldn't I want a pack of Dawn Stars crawling over my Adra mine in search of their lost deity?
Clario darts a quick, sour look in Shoti's direction.
One more thing. If you should recover Odorisi's notes, know that they would be of great value to me.
Right, so we've all leveled up. So ladies and gentlemen, in the next part, we're going to get to the leveling up and get to going to see the dig site. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys then.